Hey everybody, how's it going? Welcome in to a play of, as you can see, Ahau Rulers of Yucatan. This is a game based on Mayan gods and legend. There's an entire book that describes the historical background for this, so you get a lot of information. We got Dan here today.
Hello, everybody out in internet land.
Gonna play as well. We think we know how to play this. This is not a rules teach. This is a we'll learn as we go. We feel pretty comfortable with it.
Yes.
But if you've seen any of our streams, there's a good 90% chance we'll forget a rule or something. But this one does have a decent amount of rules, but we may have to reference the book for a few things. But for the most part, I think we got it down.
So what is the I guess you want to go over the mechanic of the game?
Sure. So this game isn't out yet. I haven't checked, but Mark from Grand Gamers Guild wanted it completed before Gen Con, so I assume that means that there's going to be demo copies available for this game. I looked at it; it's not due out into retail until September, so I'm guessing they'll be at Gen Con and then after that. So, let's switch over to the board view so you can kind of see what's going on. Maybe. Come on. There you are. There we are. In this game, we're playing different rulers. The worker placement, I guess, area control, resource management game. We have these deck of hand of cards that go 1 through 6. We'll be placing them out. One on our left side of our board tells us what region we'll be trying to put our ruler. The right side tells us the strength of our military might or whatever.
Our military power.
Yes. And after that, first up, we're going to draft one of these reference cards, which I've never seen that necessarily in a game. Welcome in, whole card. Panic in the game room. Yes, we're in the game room. It's not the video game room today.
We're in the board game room.
In the board game room.
With board games.
That's always good place for that. I don't remember a game that uses the reference card as also like a starting resource thing. So we're going to draft one of these. It's going to tell us what god pyramid token we get. And it also will decide what kind of resources we get. So I'm going first. So I will look at these for a second.
And it is cool because at the bottom of each one of these, they do have all the resources. So for those games where people are like, oh man, I wish I had a reference card, this one like forces you to have it in your hand. Yeah. So if you have that player who's always asking the same question over and over, you can say, hey, look at that really cool thing in your hand. It's a resource card.
Remember that card we drafted in the beginning?
Yeah, literally tells you what you got to do. And this game comes with really cool little bits. So you got like corn here. Looks like corn. You got little water droplets, obsidian, cacao, and limestone.
Yep.
But one of the things I was mentioning to Panic that was my favorite so far was you do have these really nifty 3D pyramids here. So really cool looking to have that as kind of your mechanic there.
Yeah, that's really fun.
Yeah, where you will be placing little point markers up along the lines when you're scoring points. So I thought that was very cool.
Yeah,
I like that.
And you can't see it, but each one has a different scoring ability that we do after a certain time in the game. That one, there's 5 that we have out. No, yeah, 5, and there's 7 total. So there's replayability on different powers and stuff that'll come out for each god temple.
Yes.
So I'll just start. I'll just pick one of these. I'm going to go with this one because it has a wild token. So of these, yes.
You would.
So I will get this. This will go into my supply as a pyramid piece that I can use.
You would.
And then I also get obsidian, cacao, and corn. So, Dan, you can
I'm going to draft next. I'm going to go ahead and do the one I took in our mock practice round that we did prior to this game. Which is going to give me this little god, and then I get a corn, obsidian, and some water.
Nice.
So that'll be what I'm going to go ahead and take right there.
And these get discarded. We'll have a little discard pile here. And these go back to the box because we're only playing 2-player. It plays up to 5. It does have a solo mode as well.
For you solo gamers out there,
Yep.
you know what you like.
So we can. So some of the stuff we'll do simultaneously. The initial card selection we'll reveal simultaneously, and
you
there's
have these
other things we can too.
You got these nifty little, standees here, little cardboard standees for your people. Here's your meeples. It looks like a dude carrying a rucksack. Kind of hard to see, but it's a little guy carrying a rucksack. Then you got these other ones, double-sided little ones that look like they have. I can't quite make out what that really is on there.
Yeah, the backside. I don't know.
Yeah, there's one that's definitely it looks like a chieftain of some kind for each tribe, but
yeah, I don't know. It's just like a different Mayan like writing or something. I don't know.
Can't tell what that is. It looks like I don't know.
Brian said the more reference cards you have, the more knowledge of the game you retain. Yeah, that's for sure.
Yes.
This game is pretty good with the reference cards. There's a few things that we will have to look to the book.
Yeah, and then so there's a couple other things so people can see. Your game is based upon fame, which is points, right? Yep. Your fame goes all the way around. Then you have this is the might track.
Might track, yep.
Yep, might track, which as you win battles and do things, you get added benefits as you go up, including getting points. And then we have various building tiles over here that will get as we're going along and conquering spaces or claiming territories. You'll be able to take building tiles, and then those get replenished and so forth. So, it's kind of the gist of it.
Yeah. So right now we're going to pick out what region we want to occupy and what amount of military strength we're going to use.
Yes.
In a 2-player game, we probably won't have as much conflict as there would be, obviously, in a 5-player game. Every people competing for different regions.
And you had mentioned that there's also a ghost player or
so
like an AI.
There are different variants of this. So there's a family variant where it takes out some of the rules and makes it lighter. We're playing just the base game variant or version of it. But there is a solo, and there's also an AI for like smaller player counts if you want more conflict in the game.
Yep.
All right, so I'm gonna place.
So we're giving you a true straight up 1v1.
Yep. That's gonna be my region.
Yeah, I already picked mine. Region power.
That'll be my power.
All right.
So we simultaneously flip.
Ready, set,
go.
Flippity flip.
Region 4. Where are you gonna be?
Region 1.
All right.
We both used a power of 3.
Yep. It would have been a tie. Okay.
No one's going to Region 3, I'll tell you that right now. Because we both used our Region 3s.
Oh, that's true. So this is knowledge that we know, because this will stay face up over to the side of what cards we've used.
Yep.
All right, so then we've done that. So now we get to resolve conflicts. There's none. We take the pyramid tile. So a lot of this stuff we can do simultaneously. That's one nice thing.
So you can put your chieftain in your region, right?
Yep.
And then we take a pyramid tile of our choice.
Yep, we just grab one of them. Yep. I had a wild one in my section, so I grabbed one of those.
Yep, he's double wild, folks.
So wild.
Panic's getting wild.
Exactly.
Predictable.
All right. Now you may place a worker in one of your cities that are around in this region.
Yeah, and we can do that now because there's no conflict again, so we're just going to go ahead and place...
If at some point there is conflict, we'll explain how that affects placement rules and that kind of stuff.
Just do... that there, because I know you could potentially play a 5 later and that would kick me out of there.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna do that one.
Okay.
And then now this is where I think we'll want to do them in order, right?
We can do it. Yeah.
Producer build.
We can do that. So I may summon a god, which I can use some of my resources to do that.
Oh, you want to grab 2 of those reference cards and we can just have the god.
That'd be nice.
Face up, so we're not flipping back and forth.
There you go. Yeah.
There you go. So these are double-sided reference cards, folks. One of them has your turn order, right? What you're doing, movement, actions, end of round. The other side has all the different god powers so as we're looking, because one of the optional things we can do is summon a god. This will allow us to not have to be flipping back and forth. So we'll just do that.
That's perfect. Yeah. Okay, so now I can look at the tiles I have in my supply of different pyramid tiles. I can choose to summon a god based on the
icon.
So it has to match where I place the worker, correct? Is that how you recall it? Or
yeah, where you place the worker.
so
And you would summon that. You would like pray to that god,
right? Yeah,
that deity.
So I don't have anybody that matches that particular guy. Where it would have been better if I would have placed a worker there because it would have matched. But so be it.
I mean, we can retcon if you want to do that.
I mean,
I'm not too worried about it.
Let me see what that allows me to do.
It still technically is your turn, so you're like
true.
You could be like, I was thinking about placing them here. So
okay, yeah.
Technically, you have to finish all yours before I go and do mine.
Okay.
Outside of the draft.
Each time. Okay. Sure. I'll do that. So I can use this token. I will discard it as part of my summoning the god. So this gives me 1 action strength. As we build onto our pyramid, that adds to the action strength based on what gods you build, whoever you're worshiping to.
Mm-hmm.
This one is a wild, so it allows me to. This particular god, I can choose a color used in my summoning, so any color, because it's a wild. For each action strength, you may move your worker to an adjacent city. Each time you move your worker, you may trade 1. So this allows me to go here, move my worker, and I can. Basically, because that's a wild, I can pick a resource that will go into my supply. In that case, I'm just going to go with one I don't have currently. I'll go with the water. Then this comes out over here into the discard pile.
Okay.
And that...
So that was the summoning.
God, yep.
Now you have the 3, the optional of either producing or building if you would like.
So deplete production site adjacent. Okay, so now, yeah, so I can... The only option would be obsidian or limestone. I only have 1 worker. I don't know if it's worth depleting that now.
I know, that's why I was looking at it, I'm like, eh.
Yeah, like, why would I just
Because you're like, oh yeah, I get 1 resource.
And when those are gone, they're gone for the round.
Yeah.
Till this this fills up. Then, yeah, so we're kind of...
Yeah.
Might not be good to produce. Yeah, I won't produce on the first round. That doesn't make any sense. But I couldn't build a pyramid. Where am I with this guy? He's over. So this will dictate the placement later on. So I will build. Have to spend 1 resource to do that. I will spend a cacao. And now I have to decide what color I want that to be. Because it's a wild, I have to place a resource from the supply
on top of it
to choose. Boy.
So I guess you would kind of want to look ahead as to what region you're trying to take next.
Yeah.
And maybe match the resource you're trying to get out of that region, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. That
would make sense to me.
That makes sense, yeah.
I gotta stop giving it.
No,
here's how you beat me.
Yeah. Tell me, what else do I do? Which one do I pick? No, I'm gonna go with yellow.
He's going somewhere that's got yellow next, folks.
Oh no. Can't be true. And then I discard my cards. So this stays face up, so you know what I have.
Yep.
Hide them behind these pyramids.
Yeah, thanks.
No, I'll put them over here. So
all right.
So he knows my 4 and 3 are done. So then Dan can do his.
All right, so I'm not going to do I placed my guy. I'm not going to summon a god because I kind of want to hold on to some of these god tiles. Call me crazy.
Yeah.
Call me maybe. Call me baby.
Oh, wow.
And then I am, however, going to do the build action. I'm going to place... what you did not do, you didn't do this. You go up 1 on the fame track for this. So I need him to do, or on the might track. So...
Oh, then I also get
to draw. Yep. See?
Yeah.
See?
They're keeping up on things.
I'm trying to not let us miss a rule. Oh, and you drew another wild?
Nice.
This is a bunch of garbage.
It's a good game.
No, this is BS, man. Bull shenanigans. All right, so I'm going to place my little dude right here because I do have the water to go ahead and do the build action for that matching color.
Yeah.
And then I think that's... Oh, and then obviously I go up on this track too. I get to draw one of these. Come on, wild.
No wild. No
Bless me with a wild. Ah! At least it's blue.
Blue.
That's better
Might
than
help.
nothing. Yeah.
So you want to be hunting for some blue spots.
I mean, I got blue right there. Blue. But yeah, I need to go somewhere that's going to produce... Because I need to get water next time in order to do anything.
Right, yeah.
Oh. Man. Okay.
So that's part of you could deplete an area or something
Yeah.
to get water.
All right. Cool.
Okay, so
That's end of round.
so you discard your cards.
Yep, these two will go. We'll just put them right
Yep, there.
here. So
So you know.
why don't you put yours right there so I can...
Okay.
So it's easier to see versus you trying to hide them behind a pyramid so I can't see them.
You figured out my plan. All right, 3 and 4 is out.
All right.
Now we go back again. We do it again.
Okay.
So no resources were depleted, so nothing moved on that track.
Uh,
I think about where I want to go here.
yeah, me too. Okay. Do. Okay.
Right.
All right.
Reveal. So I will go to region 1. Where'd your guys goes to 5?
Yeah, he goes to 5.
Yeah. Okay.
So I wanted to ensure I got 5.
Oh, I see. Yeah. No problem there. Okay, so I'll go ahead and take a pyramid tile. I'll take a yellow.
I do have a question. Does it rotate first player? Or is it, do we
that's
just
a good
keep
question.
doing that, you know?
I think it's all simultaneous. I mean,
If
that's
there's,
a good question. Yeah.
you know, because someone might...
End of the round.
Well, the only reason I say because on some of these things, maybe somebody gets somewhere, it triggers
I
something.
do know
for
this
someone.
matters. Like this, I think matters.
Okay. That's one thing I don't think we talked about was...
Also, we should have said when all players have completed the action phase, the round ends. Replenish the pyramid tiles on the board. So we were supposed to place out ones
All right,
also.
I'll just draw.
So I took this one. So
Okay, so there's
put
one will go
there.
there and one goes over there.
Yeah.
So we got one here and one here. There we go. Well, that would have made a difference. Did you want that one?
No, I wanted the yellow because
Okay, I just wanted to make sure.
Purpose, yeah. So I know it matters on the mic track. Let me see here.
Yeah, I was just curious if it rotates or if we just kind of...
Not that it says. It says yeah, it just says the cartoon thing wasn't triggered.
Okay.
Otherwise, start a new round with the movement phase. So it's just all. I think for the most part, it's all simultaneous. I don't know where that comes into play,
Okay.
but that may be during battles. I think that breaks ties. That's what. Say we play the same card in the same region. That
Got it.
breaks ties. Who's on top? That's the
Okay.
only thing that really matters.
All right. So we'll just do our things then.
All right. So I went to 1. Took a yellow.
There. Wait, I guess.
Here.
So like I can do this again, right?
You can, yes.
Yep.
And it increases your resource production strength.
Yep. Each action strength, you may move one worker to an adjacent city. Each time you move a worker, you may trade for a resource in Your chosen color. So I am gonna summon. Oh wait, but I have to. It would have to be this guy, right?
Wherever you place, yeah. That's where you're worshiping there.
Yeah. So like I'm right here. So if I did that, let's just say, hypothetically, I moved him over here. I would get a water. Is that right?
Deplete the production site matching the color of any tile used for summoning. So what you did,
I'm curious if I did the summon a god.
so it would match the color of the tile you summoned with. So that's limestone.
Oh, so I would just get. Okay, so it's not the route I go over. It's just
It's the based on what you used.
based on what I used.
Yep. Color of any tile used in your summoning. So you use that for your summoning. Place it in the calendar track. Gain resources equal to action strength. So you would, based on how many of those that you spent, or how many you have in your pyramid, that's your action strength. So it could either be blue, water, or limestone.
Yeah, but don't I have to use the matching icon to the one I'm praying?
Yes.
So I only have that option to move him.
But so the one you built, yeah, you can only move. Well, I was talking about the resources more so. So deplete a production site matching the color of any tile used from the. Oh, so you would deplete. You wouldn't move a guy.
Oh, you don't move a guy.
No, you would just deplete a production site matching the color of any tile used for summoning. So it would have to be either, if you're going to use one of that as your action strength, it would either be, so you have a 2 action strength based on the 2 characters.
Yeah.
You can deplete either water or limestone. So you would get rid of one of those or one of those, any of the blue
See,
or the white ones.
this is where I see that first or second would matter.
Yeah, you're right. Because with summoning, it does matter. Because I was thinking too, if I summon my chief god, I can choose a color used in my summoning and take away, based on action points, that amount of resources on the board.
Yeah, because that's where I'm like, I could go and say, well, I'm pulling this from you.
And it matters to me.
And it matters to you.
Right, yeah.
So that's why I'm wondering if there's... If
a turn order.
Yeah, turn order. If that changes round the round.
Yep. No, I agree with you there.
Oh, did we discard this pyramid
No,
tile?
we need to do that. Yeah,
So
that
it
needs to
should
go
have
off to
been-
the side. Yep.
Yeah, we'll discard there.
Blemishes. Yep. Okay. All players agree this step may be completed simultaneously. Starting with the player whose ruler is in the lowest. Oh, numbers. That's what it decides.
Okay.
Whoever's in the lowest numbered region goes first.
Okay.
So I'm in 1, so it would be me first.
So you'll go first. Okay.
And then, yeah.
All right.
That I remember. Okay. So, it does make a difference. So I place my worker here. I do have them, so I can summon the chief god. So I choose the color used in your summoning for each.
So then the action phase I should wait on my guy until
Yeah.
you do
For placement,
versus.
versus. Yeah, because it may make a difference.
Because it
of
may
what I
change
do.
where I want to go.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I will worship to this guy. It will be yellow.
Okay.
So I can choose a color used in summoning. For each action strike, take 1 pyramid of that color or wild from the board. So I can take 2 because I have an action strength of 2.
Mm-hmm.
So, in that case, There's no wild out there, is there?
No.
So I will go.
I don't feel like there's a lot of wilds out there.
No, yeah, I luckily got them early. So I'll do that and that. That'll be my summoning phase.
Okay.
So I can do. So if summoning with at least one built-in tile, place a marker on the god's temple. So I did.
Whoever that god is that you just prayed to.
Where'd the worker go? Didn't I just place a worker?
Yeah, you had a worker right here.
That's weird.
Did you take him off? Because
Did you move my guy?
No.
Because I didn't place a worker there.
You didn't.
Yeah. There we go. It's that green color thing. All right, and I gotta make sure they're standing up because if they're laying down, they're worth two. All right, so it's that guy. I get to place this one here. So I get to place one of my markers. So I can produce. I'm not feeling like I need to yet. I can't build because I could build one of these guys. I could build a yellow. That would make sense. So okay. So to build, I have to use one of my resources, correct? Has to be. It could be any of those different resources, or does it have to?
I think it has to match the tile you're putting down. Yes.
Okay. I can do that. So I will build.
You always have to have one that matches the tile you're placing down, but as you go up, you would have to have like matching and then one different.
Okay.
Matching two different, matching three different.
That's right. Okay. So I will place. I wish I had a different. All right, I'll just do this. I'll spend the corn. So I will get one fame for matching the colors.
Okay.
On that. And I think then I discard. That'll be it.
All right. Let's see here. Let's go and do. In that region, I can play. And now, if we do produce, let me see here. Hang on, produce. Complete a production site adjacent to the city you placed a worker in. Okay. And you only deplete one resource. So like I wouldn't like if you pull resources, you're not getting it from all three. You're only choosing
Just
one.
one, yes.
Oh God.
Did you place a worker?
No, I've not done that yet.
Okay. Yeah. Resources seem like it's really tricky to get in this game.
I'm gonna put one right there.
There's a lot of things to think about. Color,
Oh no,
god type, where your other workers are.
Well, I don't have to place it on a god matching a tile, right? I can.
No, you can put it anywhere adjacent your region.
Yeah.
But that'll matter if you want to summon that particular god.
Yes. It's still. It's alright. I'll place.
But you don't have to summon a god either, so.
Place here. And then I will. It's not going to really help me at all.
I gotta look at some of these god power.
Yeah, I know. Well, it's just I'm sitting here going like, how am I gonna like? Because I can't build if I don't put it somewhere where I can summon a god at. That's, I guess, my hiccup right now.
Yeah.
So,
Hey, fellas, lurking while working. Hey, JG, welcome in.
it's all right. We'll do this.
Thank you for the lurk.
Okay, so I'm going there. And then I am going to summon a god. Here, yeah, I'll summon a god. So, summoning a god with at least one built-in tile. Place some marker at the god's temple. I'm going to do that because I got a built-in here. I'm on the tile. I've got a built-in. I got a power of 2.
Yep.
So, and I can move. Or no, rain god. Let
So
me
you
see
can
here.
deplete the production site matching the color.
So
White or blue.
So white or blue.
So you'll get 2 resources based on what one you pick, either limestone or water.
I will do. Man. Wasn't there one that moves the guy around? Or no?
Yeah, it's like the sun god. No, that's a jaguar, I'm pretty sure. No.
Remove one of your workers adjacent to a production site matching the color. Okay, what? No.
I think I did it. Choose
Oh, it's a god of trade.
trade. Yeah.
That's what it is. Okay. All right. So I'm gonna discard. This gets discarded, right? All right. And I'll get 2 of a resource. I'm gonna take.
Either limestone or water,
Yeah.
and you will pull one of these off.
Yeah.
That's where you get mean.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 2.
This is where you can take resources away from an area that. Yep.
I'm gonna
I
take.
knew exactly
I'm gonna
that. You were gonna take that one.
I'm gonna take 2 limestone, so that'll.
It goes onto the track.
Oh, right here.
Yep.
So I'll get these 2 puppies here.
Yep. And he also took away my ability to get a production there.
Yeah, so I'm gonna take those.
Dink.
And then so that was the summoning the god piece. Now I can go ahead and produce if I choose to.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to
You could either get 2 corn, 2 cacao, or 2 water.
I am
based on
going
where
to
your workers are.
also produce.
Jaina.
Yeah, I'm trying to see what's the next logical step on how I can make.
There are these things down here, so take that account when looking for resources. These building tiles. Which I should be looking at too.
Yeah. I'm gonna take 2. Let's see, that goes there. That goes there. Take 2 water.
Okay.
Actually,
That
yeah,
one, yeah.
this one here. And that goes here.
Yep.
All right.
He's doing pretty good with resources.
Trying to cover my bases.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
All right.
You done? So are you building?
I can't because it's produce or build. You cannot do both.
Ah, yes. Okay. Right. Okay. So yeah, we're gonna discard your cards,
Yep. So these
the ones that are on your board.
Yep.
Then obviously we can do this.
All right.
Limited options. All right. There we go. Region 5.
Region 2. So I'll go first.
Yep. I'll go.
Boom.
5 here.
And place a work.
Oh wait, before we do that, these
Oh
replenish.
yeah. Well, I'll let you replenish this time, so we can
Yeah.
make sure it's not my dirty hands.
Yeah.
Always appreciate the lurkers,
Yes. Some people got to work.
and others get the lurk.
Exactly. Ooh,
Oh, a wild.
Wild card.
God dang it. Why do you always get the wilds?
It's in my region.
It's not even, look, I never get the wilds.
That's beautiful. Okay.
All right.
So we can choose the.
So next time we gotta make sure we replenish those first. Because that definitely
makes
could
a
change
difference.
where you're
Well,
gonna
I
go.
didn't no choice to go where I was gonna go. Neither did you. Well, I guess you could have went 4 or 2, but
Really didn't help me in that aspect, but I still
we'll,
think yes.
We'll make sure then the cleanup
Okay.
rounds.
All right.
Yeah.
Here we
Then
go.
we also do this.
Oh yeah, those slide down, those flip.
It says on the card what to do, so the end round stuff.
All right. I'm gonna place a dude. I'm gonna place a dude. And we're gonna have a dude to talk about a dude who's placing a dude.
So part of movement we can draw.
Oh yeah, we get to draw our,
the
Well,
action phase that makes
our little token.
based on region.
I'm gonna place my dude right here. And then I will. Oh, who am I gonna summon a god? Who's the god of trade?
It's that bird-looking one.
Yes. So I'm not gonna do that right now. I am going to build, however. So I'm gonna spend 1 water. To place this blue guy here. Now I have 2 in a row, so I get an adjacency jump on that, right? For having,
2 blue.
yeah.
Yeah, you get a point. Yep.
Okay, so I give myself a point. And then I discard my cards. Okay, so that's that.
All right. Place a worker. You gotta remember these building tiles too. Some of the stuff could be useful.
Oh, I was supposed to place one of these on when I did the summoning of the god. It should have been.
Yep, if you use your thing.
Yep,
Yep.
I did.
That is correct. All right. Trying to see what resources I want to go after. It's hard to get these building tiles.
Yeah,
So
and since
later
I
games,
discarded and I am down the list, and so this
you
will
can pull
obviously
back.
come back. Yeah. I don't know why I'm shuffling them.
No,
I get to look at them regardless.
No knowledge, yeah.
That would be an interesting variant.
Yeah.
You must shuffle, draw 2, and then that's just place them.
That'd be crazy.
This is like the chaos mode.
Dang. Okay, this is where it gets trickier. I do have that god. I could worship over there. I need resources is the thing.
Yeah. And for you guys joining us, looks like we got a couple extra people in there.
Yep.
Ahau. We are trying to conquer the Yucatan. It's worker placement, area control, resource management.
Yes.
And you said this is due to come out
September, I believe,
September,
is what I
so-
saw online. Yep.
in end of Q3. We'll just say also beginning of Q4 because we know how release dates sometimes go.
Yeah, that's true. This is challenging. I'm trying. Oh man, I do have. Man, I forgot. I got these tiles over here. For God's sake.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're loaded with wild,
Yeah.
dude. You have so many options right now.
I do.
It's not even funny.
That makes a difference because I was just looking at this one. I do have this. I have like all different. I will go here. I think. For that region. That's my worker placement. Summon a god. That's the guy that moves. I can move around. That wouldn't be bad, actually. That being gone sucks. Yeah, I don't want to move him out. I'm not going to summon a god this turn. I may produce. I may get some obsidian on this time. So I will do the production. and get 2 obsidian. And then that is it. I can draw.
All right.
All right.
Okie dokie. Now.
So replenish the tiles.
Yeah, it's replenish tiles.
So I'm going to do that. These. All these building tiles are going away. I don't even.
Another wild out there, folks.
Nice.
A wild came out in 5, just as a FYI.
Okay, this is where things get interesting.
Okay. Okay.
All right, simultaneous. Ready to
And
go.
flip.
4, region 4,
Region 2.
strength 3.
Okay.
Okay.
4. All right. So I'm taking this tile here. And then place a worker. I'm going to this one here. And then I'm going to not produce. I'm not going to summon a god, pray to a god, because then actually I could. What's that guy again? Oh, it lets me eliminate another. Oh, and it would be of that tile type.
So much to think about.
Okay. Yeah, I will. I'm going to get rid of this. I'll get 2 coin or 2 of that type because I have a built-in.
2 action. Yeah.
2 action. I will get another. Right?
That I think you only place 1 per.
Only place 1
per temple. Yeah. I'll double check though. That one. All right. Okay, if your summoning uses at least 1 matching tile from the pyramid and you do not already have one of your player
You do not
markers.
already All right, then maybe I not do that. Well, no, that's fine. I'll do it. So I'll get the deplete 2 corn, right? Because it's the rain one. Rain god. Deplete a matching production side of the color.
Yep.
Tile you use. Actually, I could do technically corn or rain because I have.
Yeah, because of the symbol.
This one here. Yeah.
Could use one or the other in there.
Yeah, I will do.
Hey, Time Roller, welcome in. Playing Ahau.
I'm gonna do.
I think that's how you say it.
I'm gonna do rain.
Water.
Yeah, I'm gonna take this one here for 2 water. Oh, and that's gonna go right there.
Yeah, so that'll activate at the end of our round.
So for 2 water, and then so that's the summoning of a god. And when do we move up on this track?
When it hits on here,
Oh, that's right, because it's on there.
or if we have
Yep.
battles.
And then now I'm gonna go ahead and build. So I'm gonna put my get rid of that 1 resource to build that guy on there. And that's
Online says Ahau. Okay, Ahau. Thank
Ahau.
you.
There we go.
Good to know. All right. He just went through his action phases. Okay, so I need to place a worker.
Oh, there was no bonus for having matching
Yes, there is one
Dudes.
one fame.
icons as well?
Yeah, that are adjacent. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, it's either
Color
or
or
color, yep.
okay.
All right, so I need, who do I want to summon? Okay. What does he do again? That's kind of nice. I don't have any cards out, but that might be a good one to do this round. Uh, what is that? Oh, okay. So that would be yellow or obsidian, limestone. I don't really have that. That really doesn't help. Well, actually, over there it does. Yeah, we'll do that. I will just use my one strength. I'll do the sun god. So for each action strength, you may take back a card. I don't have any cards, so that's not gonna hit. But also, you may lay down one of your workers adjacent to a production site, matching the color of any tile used. So I used yellow. Actually, I might have to use one of those. Now I look at this. Oh no, no, he's here. He's next to a yellow, so he can lay down. So he's worth 2 now. So that's cool. Now I can either produce or build. I'd like to get working on some of these if I had the resource. But I might have to start producing. Oh, that one's
And when can we buy those?
during the build phase.
Okay.
So you can either build onto your pyramid or you can build
those. Got
Yep.
it.
Let me just see what that power is for that one. Because this one only this costs less, so I technically have the resources to buy that.
Got it. One less.
Yep, that far left one.
Yep.
This one less. Boo. That symbol. During Katoon celebrations, gain +1 fame for each temple at which you do not have one of your player. Oh, well, I'm definitely buying that then. So I'm gonna build this.
Okay.
It's gonna cost me. I won't. It's one less. I don't have to have the corn. I get the 2 obsidian.
Okay.
And this allows me to place a marker out there. That's for resources.
Temples, you have markers.
Markers yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it seems like the better one.
Do that. All right, cool. And then by getting this, I will get points for ones that I'm not at.
Okay.
So that is it there. So end round, replenish the pyramids.
Yep. Up there.
And I need to look at what that does too.
Okay.
Okay. So Katoon was a unit of time for the ancient Maya, representing approximately 20 years. So we just went 20 years into the future. Woo! It's triggered when a production site is placed on the last space. We did that. When it happens, complete the current. Okay. Score each temple in your turn. Score each temple in turn. Each player who has player marker at a temple earns fame based on the god scoring tile at the temple. Each temple awards fame based on the performance of the player or the players who have the highest value in the scoring category, irrespective of which players have placed their markers there. So we can go through each one of those. Let's start with that one. The God of Trade provides 1 fame for every 2 steps in the might track. The red player.
Do we get any fame for being the only person on there?
That's what I'll look.
Because I feel like you would get that in addition to.
Okay. For every 2 steps on the might track, so you get 1 point. Player has the most with the 2 advancements on the might track. Therefore, red player gains 1 fame for their marker here. So you'll get 1 fame for that.
I just did that. I did the one
okay,
there.
you got that. See if it on the temple itself.
Because usually they have the points listed on there. You would get those for being the first person to that spot.
Well, I'll go through each one.
Well, no, I mean, I'm looking at these. Right
yeah,
here.
yeah, I'm trying.
That's
It's not mentioning it. That's what's the thing. Score each temple in turn. Each player who has a player marker at a temple earns fame based on the god scoring tile at that temple. So these are the god scoring tiles. Each awards fame based on the performance.
So performance being
of the player or players who have the highest value in that score category,
okay.
irrespective of which player have placed their markers there. Okay. So next up is what is that one?
The chieftains, chief tiles, 3 chief heads.
1 fame for each city of a different god occupied by at least 1 worker.
So different god, same god. So you get 2.
Yep.
Yeah.
2 on the track there.
2.
And what did you get?
I'm not on any. I wouldn't get anything because I'm not on that track.
Oh, right.
I have to be there. So
No,
like now you'd be the one down here for the temples.
So 1 fame for each temple scored.
So it's 2, and then you get 1 point for each one that you're not on because of the
2 more for this. Yep.
for that. Yeah.
Okay. For each city, award 2 fame for the player who has the most workers in that city. In the case of the tie, the most workers in a city, all tied players gain 1 fame.
So we both get 1 for this one.
Yep.
I get
2.
2.
Yep.
2. And you get 2, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The player has completed their pyramid or placed their last worker. Now we have done that. 3 of these. So this goes down on this track.
Okay. These get wiped off.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Let me see. Advance the consume marker, moving down 1 space. Remove all the production site tiles from the calendar track. Shuffle them and place them on random, face up, in each empty production site space. Oh, that's nice. And 2 to 3 player game, place the remaining tile in the first space. So whatever's left, you place in that one.
So this will go.
Okay.
And this one.
Oh, same thing.
Same thing. And I shuffled all those too.
That's funny. Then these all come back off of the temple.
All right.
And start a new round with the movement phase. So then we're back to this.
Okay. Let's see. Man. And then this, where you can trade, that happens anytime?
Anytime, yeah.
Okay.
And if you're wondering what that is, you can trade 2 of the same for a different item resource, or you can trade 2 of the same color pyramid tiles for a resource of your choice. And then this slides here.
Okay.
If you have any questions about any of those power things here.
Ready.
Okay, I hope you got that. Okay. Right. Yeah. Good. 1, 6. Okay. So I'm at 5. You're up there at 1.
Okay. I'm going to go here, which then solidifies the whole region.
Grab your tile first.
So I'll take, obviously, the wild. And I get this. And then that's going to bump me. What does that do again?
Allows you to place a
place a marker.
Marker on any temple.
Any temple. Oh, we might as well go with.
Yeah.
I think that one.
Point for each
Temple.
temple,
Yeah.
including that one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Then that was my move. What does that do?
I'll have to look. Yeah, that's where I wish
A resource.
we had a reference sheet for that. These particular tiles. Resource and 2 people. Oh, I think that's a good one. Whenever you produce resources in the produce or build step of your action phase, you may count any adjacent worker in one other play color as well as your own. So you can use my workers.
Got it.
As your resource gathering.
Got it. So
That's
like if I
nice.
potentially did here and use that as an adjacent, he'd count as
2.
a 2
Yeah.
plus my 1, so that'd be a 3.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool to know.
Yep. You have 2 there, so you have a 3. Yeah.
Yeah, that could be.
Or 4 actually. 2 and then those 2.
Yeah, it could be powerful.
You could get 4 corn.
Yep. Be a very corny guy. All right.
That's good. Yeah.
So that's my place. Now I'm going to.
That's a good one too.
Oh, dude, I can pray to her. God. I am. Was it choose each action strength? Take 1 pyramid tile of that color or wild from the board and draw a tile from the bag.
Yeah, for
So-
each. So you can pull ones from the board based on your action strength, that many, or you can just pull one from the bag.
Yeah. Oh man, it's only 1 of 2 place segment. Okay. So in order to do that, I'm gonna trade 2 resources of the same color to get this. Because then I need. Oh, it's only when I'm building that I need to get match the same color, right? Not when I'm praying.
Yeah, no, not when you're.
Not when I'm praying. Okay,
not when
never
you're
mind. Scratch that. All right, I'm gonna pray to that god, and I'm gonna do that. So it's only a power of 1 because I've only got 1 of those tiles, right?
Yep.
And so, and I can take any one.
So that's where color does matter. What tile
Anyone
you throw
of
in
that color.
of that,
correct?
or whatever. Or from what did you have one on your board you were using?
no,
This guy.
no, he's my 1.
Okay, so he would get 1. You could pull 1.
I'm gonna take that.
Yeah.
1.
Of that color or a wild.
Yep. And so, because that wild has the matching. And then now I'm gonna go ahead and do the build. I will spend a 1 white. Go here. That's gonna get me a matching icon and matching color, so that'd be 2 fame, right?
Yes.
So 2. Yeah. There we go. Yeah, none of these
Okay.
get discarded.
All right. Oh, okay. So okay. So I should have taken my tile, my pyramid tile. Um. I kind of like to buy that, but man, I do like that one. This one, that one, the victory point one. Okay, I'm gonna place my worker here, and then I can summon to that god. I have 1 of those I could spend to do that. Let's see, do again. Deploy the production site matching the color of any tile used for summoning. So it's equal to the action strength. I don't have the action strength. Shoot. There's so many things to think about.
So thinky.
Why do you make me think?
Don't make me think, man.
All right, I will do that. I will spend this for, and then I can deplete one resource. Deplete this one.
Okay.
Get cow. Yeah. Like the most thick move to do. And I will produce. So I'm going to produce here corn. That'll give me 3 corn. My guys there. And these go over here.
All right.
Replenish the
Replenish the bag.
board.
Bag it up, buttercup. Ooh, another rain god. It's raining man.
Hallelujah. Beautiful. All right.
It's a raining man. Oh, when I took that wild, did that really foobar you?
I didn't. I would not. It was no big deal.
All right.
Well, just remember now. We take those first before we go on to our action phase. But no, it was big. No, it was already done by the time.
Let's take our little chiefs off.
Yep.
Then we flip.
Yeah.
And flip. 3 with a 5.
1 and 6.
Okay.
Okay, I get to go first. Man, that's not a great place. Oh, actually, I could produce water there. All right. That's a big region. I will place a guy there. Do I want to summon the... Oh, let me grab my tile first. Yeah, it's important. Remember to do that. All right. We'll go with this. Laura, welcome in. I come in here for a peep and Dan looking all professional. Pimp Daddy. There you go. Hey, bringing up the class. He's got compliments on my Instagram based on his dress before.
I'm trying to class up the place, all right?
That's what they said do on there. Like, oh, look who's classing up the place. Kudos. All right, so as you know, we're playing Ahau. Something like that. What was it? Ahau. There we go. And gatherings, of course, he does. He's your Kickstarter daddy. Oh man, he's got quite a few on the way.
Hey, Panic's gonna become my pre-release daddy.
True, yeah.
Getting all these games before they're even being released. So hey,
yeah, it equals out.
It's
nobody else. He couldn't play this with anybody else.
Mutual love.
Yeah. See? All right. So I placed here so I could summon that guy if I want. No, I can't. I don't have any of those god tiles, which is fine. I don't want to. I didn't want to anyway.
I didn't want to do it.
Yeah.
You made me do it.
I mean, you could have taken that tile if you want to go backtrack on that.
True.
Instead of that silver,
This
that one. Then you would be able to play that tile.
What does he do?
And you do have the resources. He lets you get your resources. You deplete a resource of that color.
Gotcha, yeah.
From anywhere on the board.
I mean, yeah, it only makes sense to do that.
Yeah, I feel like you'd want to kind of capitalize on that.
All right, so I will do that. So I'll summon him.
You could be like, aha, Montez.
Yes. Blah, take away your cacao.
I'm ruining your land.
I already did once somewhere here.
You will suffer.
Montez seems like an appropriate name for it. Yeah, I will go with this.
I mean, my ethnicity is Hispanic of nature.
I assume so, yeah. Makes sense. All right, so that did that. So I got some cacao out of that. Now I gotta decide, do I want to... I could get 3 waters. Just feels like I'm not building enough for some reason.
What's up, Ann?
And welcome in. DP.
DP.
Good to see your PB in chat and your butt. Always appreciated. Sorry missing the stream, but I'll watch it later. Sending my love. All right, no problem. No problem.
See you, Laura.
Here. So I have. Okay, let me see what resources I have.
And this is Ahau. Is it
Rulers
of Yucatan. So it's worker placement, area control, resource management.
Yep, all them things based on the Mayan legends, gods.
Yes, we're trying to be very Mayan-y.
Very much so. All right, I'm gonna trade in 2 corn for a water.
You know, you feel like this game might go quick, but not really or you think it might go long, but not really because
No,
the
I
more
think it's pretty fast.
you sabotage each other, like we're already almost like a third of the way, 2/3 of the way through the game.
Exactly. No, I think it can go pretty quick. So I'm gonna spend 2 water and a cacao for this, which this allows me to.
And you get 2 fame points.
Oh yes. So this allows me this particular tile. Where are you? I remember liking it. Whenever you produce resources in the produce or build step on your action phase, gain 2 additional resources of the depleted production. So it gives me more production.
And you now get
And
one of
now I
those
get one of
fancy
these.
cards to go into your hand of tricks.
Yes. Do I remember what they were? No. But... oh goodness.
Are you doing anything after that?
No. That's it.
Okay,
So
so
you can
that
go
way
on
I can
with
start
your-
moving on to my
Yeah.
piece and while
I can-
you look those definitions up.
Deplete my cards.
All right.
I'll get one of those.
First I'm going to take the necessary card. I really don't like what that guy does, so I will just take this one. Yeah.
That's
I'm
kinda
gonna place a dude here because that gives me an option, so I like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go with that one, I think.
And then
Fun. Yep.
so I gotta play in that region. I am not producing anything, however, I am going to build.
Okay.
So that's gonna. This will be. Oh, okay. Actually, first I'm gonna trade. I want those 2 to be a white. So that way I can go white. That's gonna bump me up 1 here. Plus, I've got 3 matching white. So 1, 2 fame points for that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna go 1, 2, and then this says I get 1 resource of my choice.
Of your choice, yep.
Of my choice. Which I will take for sake of potentially wanting to build this guy at some point. With that there. And it is the build phase. Oh, so I can either build on my pyramid or build down below. I cannot do both at the same time.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that does it.
Okay.
I'm out of cards, so
Draw back up.
draw back up.
Back to what we were doing.
Back to reality.
Back to life.
All right, so I'm gonna go with a.
So in this game, since it's 2 players, we could have played a shadow player also playing along to bump up conflict, because we really haven't had conflict because we're not.
We just by
Hi.
chance have not touched the same.
Right.
We haven't flipped over the exact same numbers.
And we know what we've been playing, so we can avoid each other after maybe 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Because we can see where we've been.
So I'll give you your guy.
Yeah.
Mine. All right. So flip. Ooh, 2?
4, 2. No,
Oh, you did 4. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I was like, wait a second.
Now we might see conflict. No,
Yeah,
no.
yep.
We're still
So
good.
we go in our zones, place our workers.
Well, first grab a tile.
Oh, grab a tile. I will take.
You will be going first. Yeah, so you will place your worker. Oh, this one might be the one. Yeah, take that one.
Man, that's
Yeah, I think
tricky.
this game, they said it's only 90 to 120 minutes, so I think with 2 players probably a little quicker.
All right, placing my dude here. That now has me also blocking this off.
Yes. He's building via that, not by paying
And I'm
for it.
also going to get one of these cards here for doing such a thing.
If you control, if you have workers around the entire region, you get the worker tile in that.
Jog
place.
my memory.
Yes.
Build for 1 less resource, right? Is that what that is?
Yeah, 1 resource discount. Yep, for 2 pyramids. First 2 pyramid or building tiles you build this round. Or
Okay.
the other one was War Captain. After all players have revealed their cards in this round's movement phase, you may move your ruler from the region indicated by your left hand card to any adjacent region, whether occupied by another player, ruler, or not.
That one could stay.
Yeah, that did.
Okay.
Didn't care about that one either.
Yeah, I don't really care much about that. Okay. Then let's see here. So yeah, so I did. Okay, what did I just do? I went there. That blocked it in. I got that. Oh yeah. Then this went over here, filled that.
Built that. Yep.
And I took this. So that was just the placement. Now I can't pray because I don't have that guy to pray with. However, I can build, which I'm gonna do. I will build.
So I think for future plays of this game, I would print out the roll cards and the build tiles.
Here's my 1 cacao. Oh, plus another resource of any other color. So that one there. I gotta do 2. This is gonna give me the additional card, regardless.
Loaded on the thing. Yep.
And I am now matching again 1, 2 of the same type of icon, so I'll get 1, 2 more on the fame track there.
Yep.
So yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Cool.
All
Your
right, my
turn.
turn. Worker
Yeah, these two go
placement.
up here.
I go here. I get this tile. So I go up on the battle track. 1. I don't know if that'll ever come into play if we ever actually battle. We'll see. That one benefits me. Oh. Yeah, that's the one thing with there's a lot of iconography on the particular building tiles. Whenever you build tiles, and you may build 1 additional tile. So this allows me to build more. I build 1 more tile than the number of workers you have in the city into which you place your worker this turn. Okay. That allows me to build 1 additional tile.
Okay.
And since I played my god, this particular special ability card, I can worship to any god regardless of where I place my worker, and I get +1 strength
Oh.
or action. So I like that card.
Oh. And I just did I had this. I shouldn't have paid resources, right? 1 less for my first 2 I built.
Only when you play that card in the beginning, in the move phase,
Oh, okay. So
will that activate.
I have to play that card in order to do the.
Yeah, so you have to plan in your turn. Are you going to do that particular type of turn?
And so does it matter? Okay, so does it matter which side it's played on?
No.
Okay, just as long as it is played.
Mm-hmm.
Got it.
Okay, what am I going to do? So I place there. I got this. Up that. All right, I definitely want to build. I don't have any resources. That's the thing. Was this from last round? No, nobody's built that. Right?
You bought during the last go.
So this would replenish.
That should have been a replenish,
Okay.
slid down, and then 1 more, right?
Yeah, this would go right.
That would have gone off. and then
I
yeah,
think so.
yeah, that's how that would have been. Yep.
Okay. Benefits me to definitely worship. God, which one do I want to worship to? That's the question. Because I can do any of them.
Why are you trying to occupy my space, man?
I don't know. Gotta have some conflict in this game.
I'm gonna tell you, it's a whole bunch of malarkey.
Wow, could do that. Boy, do I! But I want to build too. God, Aaron. Yeah, this is crazy. Okay, so I could use some of that. Yeah, I think I will be using this guy. That gives me options. All right, for each action strength used, I'll have an action strength of 3. You may lay down one of your workers adjacent to the production site, matching the color. So I can either go white, blue, or yellow. So I'll be able to lay down 3 guys. 1, 2. Or it's only one color, right? Just set it on that table, please. After, yeah, you don't want to bump the camera.
Oh, okay. Hi, Dan. I'm going to concentrate. Let's go.
One of your workers adjacent to a production site matching the color of any tile used for summoning. So any tile. So it'd only be 1. So okay, so I can do it 3. I can do this guy. I can't do that guy because he's not next to a blue. I can do these. Yeah, this guy too. Okay.
You get to lay down how many?
So I have an action strength of 3 because got 1 there. I'm gonna cash in 2.
Yep.
And then I'm gonna use the water as the adjacency thing. So I think, right?
For each action strength, yeah, you may take back a card.
Okay.
Also, you may lay down one of your workers adjacent to a production site,
Oh, it's only 1. Okay. So I wouldn't be able to
matching the color of any tile used for summoning.
So only 1 though. So it really doesn't benefit me to cash in 2 of these, right?
No, because again, it says for each action strength, you may take back a card.
Okay. Also, you may lay down one of your.
Oh, it's not
only
and lay
one.
down one. Yeah, so it's only lay down.
So
one.
I'll just cash in the 1.
I was gonna say, I was like, that's like really powerful of
Yeah.
you just laying down all across the whole board.
That's
Like,
what I was
boop, boop,
hoping.
boop.
But he caught it. All right. So that was my summon.
Okay.
All right. So I either want to produce. That might be a good thing. Produce a lot of water. 3 there.
Yeah, because you would get, well,
Did I lay down any of them?
no.
Okay, I want this one to lay down. All right. Yeah, because I would get.
Yeah, because you only had one guy laid down.
Yeah.
So you did do a 1 of that action, right?
That was a while ago. Yeah.
Okay.
Um.
No, I know that one was done a long
Yeah,
time ago.
yeah,
I was
yeah.
just making sure.
But yeah, that was the one I
you
wanted
did
to
pray and discarded one, right?
Yeah. this is
Okay.
the-
All right.
Yep. I didn't have any cards to pull back, so that didn't really help that way. Might as well go for. That would be 2, 3, 4 blue. Yeah, I might as well do that. I'll produce. And that's all I can do.
Good?
Yep. That's it.
All right. So now, look at what's in our hand. Oh, let's see. I'm trying to figure out what I'm trying to do now at this point. I knew what I want to do. I just don't know what I can do. Let's see here.
Wait, that was it, right?
You prayed
For both of our turns, though.
and production. Yeah. So we need to refill.
Okay. I was going to say, that's what I was trying to figure out. Yeah.
Oh.
I was just making sure you took your turn.
Yeah, I did take my turn.
Okay. Gotcha.
Because we should only have one set of cards each out
Yeah,
there right
yeah,
now.
yeah. Okay.
Where else? No, that's it.
Oh, and we have to do that
Oh, yeah.
because that activated after my turn.
And I'm the only one who's up here on the... Oh, wait, but you did pray to that god. So you didn't... This dude, right?
Yep.
So he would have been right here.
Using this.
So one of your markers would have gone on that one.
This one here?
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Score the temples each.
So 1 point
yeah, 1 point for that.
and 1 for you.
Yep.
Right, because here's...
1 fame for each building tile built on the player board.
Oh, so you get 2 more.
Yep.
And this was just for each temple that I have.
Yep, that you're on. Plus that one.
That I'm on. Oh, plus this?
That's the one, right? Let me see.
It says the 5 little...
1 fame for each temple scored this Katoon, including this one. So that
Yeah, just the one.
that one, yeah.
Yeah. That's all I got.
All right. For each city, award 2 fame for the player who has the most workers.
So you got 2 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So you'll go to 30. I've got 1. Actually, let's go 2, 4, 6, 8, 9.
Yep.
So 15 to 24.
Okay. We completed their pyramid. Advance the marker.
These come off,
They come
shuffle,
off,
and
yep,
replace them
replace,
back out.
yep.
I will let you do it this time.
Okay.
See if it's
If it makes a difference.
Oh, it's gonna be different.
It will be.
Horns
yeah.
out.
Corn out. There we go. That one.
Here.
This one.
Seems to be water central over
Oh,
there.
that's corn too.
Oh, well,
Yeah. Oh wait. Okay.
well, maybe it's all about the same.
It might be pretty close. Yeah.
All right. Cool.
All right. Then we go back to our movement phase.
All right.
Where do I want to be here?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. There's like literally no icons of what I'm trying to accomplish right now, so that helps me.
Spot. Each. Yeah, that's tricky. Well, that could be good. Yeah, I think I'll go there. What guy do I want to pray to?
All right. Let's see here. I'm gonna want a.
Okay, yeah, I think I do want
Okay.
that. And we'll go.
All right. Ready?
Yep. 5, 1,
Yep.
3.
So you go first.
Be here. I want to place a worker here. All right. They're both the same god, right?
Yeah,
Oh,
those two are
there.
the same.
I pull a tile here. This guy. Remove one of your worker adjacent to a production site matching the color of any tile used for summoning and gain 1 fame for each action. Okay. So we'll be going this. We'll summon this guy that I'm at.
Okay.
So I can basically remove a guy from it because I have a wild, so I can
Yeah.
pretty much remove anybody. That
For a value of 2, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it'll give me Yeah, 2 victory fame points.
Fame points, yep.
And I may move up on this too. Which would be bad. Why wouldn't I want to move up that? Take this guy back. For that, I'll get 2 fame. I'll bump up here, and I get the
One of your choice.
Everything here. Did we shift these?
I can't recall.
I can't remember. I don't think we did, but
I mean, you can shift them.
Yeah.
We're at the last round, so
True.
once this goes, it's game over.
right. Um. Okay, and that should be it.
All right. So then I'm gonna go. I'm in the 5 region. Place. Right, I'm in the 5. Yeah. Place this guy here.
Oh, you didn't move your guy. There you
Yeah,
go.
sorry.
Yeah, sorry. Did you select your
Oh, I did.
token?
And I will take blue, this little dude, and then summon a god. I can't summon. Well, I have a base power of 1, so I can always do it then, right? The
Mhm.
base power of 1.
That's your action. Yeah, you always have one action.
1 action. So
Yeah, so if you want to lay down worker,
yeah, so I can lay down a worker. So
and pull back a card if you want.
I will. I'll go ahead and do that. I'm gonna lay down. So this is a white.
Wait, yep.
So I'm gonna lay down, not yours, mine.
Yes.
And then I will pull that back
That's
as my optional summoning since I have it there. And since I prayed to that god, I now put a marker. Oh, these were supposed to come off when we
yeah,
did
that was supposed to come back.
So
Yep.
those should be now.
Yep.
There we go.
Correct.
Okay, so prayed to him, and then let's see here. Now I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna build. Since I did play this, it's gonna cost me 1 less resource. To go ahead and do the build action. I'm gonna do this, and that is gonna get me 2 fame points for that.
Okay.
God, I'm gonna have to look at the reference again too, because I don't even know what these 2 things do for me here. I keep drawing a blank on what those things even do. Yeah, that is a major handicap, not knowing.
Yeah, I think that needs to be
Having one of those
itself.
reference sheets printed
Yeah.
definitely would help. So, because it's just a lot of iconography to remember. Just on those tiles. That's the only thing that
the build tiles.
The build tiles are the only ones I wish I had a cheat sheet for.
Yeah.
So, cool. Yeah, that's gonna be everything for me. So then these will go here.
Yeah, I gotta remember mine too.
And so on this, because again, it's for the first 2 pyramids I built. So knowing I now laid it out, 1 pyramid I've used the discount. So if I go to do it again,
yeah, you still get it.
and that was the 1
That's
water.
the first 2.
Yeah, the first 2. So, there we go. You're up, El Capitan.
Okay. No, I went.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So now we're gonna do a turn.
Yep.
So hang on, let's try to
Figure out what you got.
Oh wow, those 2 combined together let me take a lot of resources. Okay.
Ooh, I should have got points for that. 1
Ooh.
point for each temple I wasn't at.
And you were at
1. So I would have got 4 points.
there you go.
Thanks.
All right, so now we do our next step.
That's always the tricky thing is those bonus, like those action
Yeah.
stuff that helps. You guys back. Let me replenish. 2 spots here.
Oh yeah.
Ooh, string. That's.
Oh, there I don't. Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okie doke.
All right. Flip
Here
it.
we go.
5 and 6.
3 with a 6.
Okay.
Okay.
So you go first.
And I'm right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and place my worker. Bada boom, bada bing. All surrounded again. Which
I
is
gotta do this.
then it's gonna move me up on this. So that lets me now lay down a worker, correct?
Yes.
So let's see here. To just tie me up over there instead of trying to dominate me.
Let me see the. There.
Take a tile. I will take this one here.
Okay.
Son of a biscuit. I'm going to have to produce.
Resources.
Yeah, I'm pretty much out of resources. So I placed right here.
Yep.
So producing, I get to choose one of the 3 connecting, right? One of the adjacent ones. I will just go with. Okay. Let me see that real quick here.
Yeah.
Because it's on the produce. So produce.
Yeah, yeah,
So
right.
whenever I produce, you may count any adjacent workers on one of another player color. So you'll have one. So I'll have a value of 2 automatically there. Plus, I've got the other one here that says, whenever you produce on your exit, gain 2 additional resources of the depleted. So I'll get 4, essentially, of whatever I choose.
And it's whatever's adjacent. So if you're going for, are you going for? What are you
Oh,
going
that's
for?
right, because it is whatever is
So
adjacent.
you can get a lot of obsidian, or because you take into account these too.
Yeah. Well, what I would?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you count the workers. So you have the thing where you count me, right? Also.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2, 3.
But why
4,
would I count
5.
myself? Because isn't it just one of these that's adjacent to the actual tile? Then I would count over here. So I'm not counting yours in here. I'm counting. So my 1 player, yours, gives me a value of 2
You count yourself too.
on an
It's
adjacent
who
tile
you count the number of adjacent workers between
2 spots.
yeah to get that amount of resource.
Doing that.
Oh, okay.
I've been thinking it's just the 1. So
I can double check, but I'm pretty sure that's how it goes.
yeah. So, because if that's the case, then I have a value of 4. Or 1, 2, 3.
For each of your workers in any of the cities adjacent to the production site, gain
Oh, wow.
1 resource.
So I get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for this one. Plus I get to count workers on you on an adjacent one.
Mm-hmm.
6.
You're going for the limestone.
Yeah, I can need to do one of the 2.
Yeah.
Do 6. I will take. Yeah, I'll just yeah, limestone for 6 of those. Produce. Okay. Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. Okay then. All right, so oh, you're good. So
This from is that I just got. What? It's the only one they don't have listed on here.
the production now.
This number 6.
Oh, I thought that was on there. I see it.
It's
Is it
no
another page.
5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 9, 11. What? The
Is it on the other page? I thought I read that one. It was like additional more ability and
oh, they have it listed differently on here. It's listed as 5 right here.
and the 6 on
Yeah, but
the
it's
tile.
6 listed on the tile.
Oh, okay.
So misprint.
Yeah.
FYI. Yeah, whenever you win a conflict, gain 3 fame. Whether or not you chose to advance on the might track, gain 1 weapon. Yeah, because it's the iconography at the bottom's the same.
Okay.
Okay.
So you get 1 weapon now.
No, that's only whenever you win a conflict, gain 3 fame, whether or not you chose to advance on the might track, and gain 1 weapon.
Oh, no matter. Okay.
So it's only when you have conflict.
Gotcha. Okay.
So that is essentially useless for me
Gotcha.
in this 2-player game because there's been no conflict.
Right. You did cover the.
Yeah, and I moved my guy up. That's what allowed me to lay down the one.
No, you
worker.
moved this one up, not the guy. Not
Oh. Okay, so that goes down. This goes up. Sorry.
Yeah. Yep. No, you're good. Okay.
I think you were on top.
Yeah. I'd like to be.
You're a top man.
All right. Okay, I took that one. I got worker. That can I do again? Okay. Yeah, we'll go here. And I will do my chief god power.
Okay.
I have base of 1. Throw in, so I can either do yellow or white. Using summoning for each action strength, take 1 pyramid tile of that color or wild from the board of the back. So I can do up to 2.
Okay.
I don't see any wilds. I can take yellow or white. White is the option.
Mhm.
Those 2.
Trying to remove the ones that are actual colors that I would use.
Maybe, yeah. Never. Okay. So that was my god action. Now I can I don't need to produce. I need to build. And I will be able to build 2 because I have this tile here. What is that? Well, that's additional. I get 2 additional production if I do the produce. But I'm building. I got stuff. Yeah, I want to build. So I need to something other than a yellow, correct? To build here.
No,
That's the part I get confused.
you just need 1.
One of any.
Well, it's got to match the tile you're placing.
Gotcha. Okay.
So you need, yeah.
I have to do a white. Yeah,
And then you'll get a fame for matching
for
the
matching
heads.
the heads. And then I can build a second time. We'll do that. So that costs 2 resources up there. There's none of those cards anymore, so that doesn't matter. Yeah, I'll just build there and get another fame point for matching those ones.
All right.
So that was my build action, and that's it.
Okie dokie.
Down to 1 card, so I get to draw back up.
Let's see
If you just joined us, we're playing Ahau.
here. Oh,
Sent over to us by Grand Gamers Guild. Thank you so much.
appreciate y'all.
This is a fun one. A lot to think about.
Peace to all my chickens.
I don't think we messed up anything too bad. Was that our 2? No, you're going now, right? No, that was our 2.
that was.
So
Oh,
now
we got a
need to
refill.
The only thing I think I may have messed up is not taking the victory points for building those things. But other than that, I think we've been pretty good. On point.
All right. Yeah, and I have reminded you on that before.
Yeah.
So
It's fine. It is what it is. But
okay.
just to say what we've done, I think we've done pretty good otherwise as far as.
All right. So now we're gonna place our cards.
Yeah, where do I want to be is the question. I don't know if I mentioned you can build to multiples of the same tile too. There's no limit on that. Okay.
Okay. What do I
Okay.
do? I just don't want it. Yeah, I don't want to get kicked out. Okay.
Good.
All right. Ready?
Yep.
4, 5.
5-4.
All right.
Ooh, it's close.
So I
Almost
go
conflicted.
here, and you stay where you're
I'm
at.
Yeah.
Oh, because you pulled the card back last
Yep.
time. Okay. All right. So I got to take a tile.
Kitty cat or face.
I'll take Grump Face just, I guess, to add to my thing. I'm gonna place a worker. We'll go here. And then I am going to pray. I have a natural prey ability of 4 with my eagle, which is the spot I'm on.
Nice.
And let me see here. And so, yeah, you may move 1 worker to an adjacent city. Each time you move a worker, you may trade 1 for 1 with a resource of my chosen color. So this is all white, and that's brown, that's blue. So if I take this guy and go here, right? So I got a blue.
Mm-hmm.
So I would get 1 blue resource for doing that. Is that correct?
You move 1 worker to an adjacent city. Each time you move a worker, you may trade 1 for 1 a resource in a chosen color. So yeah, you could trade. So each time you move, you can trade a resource.
Just
1 to
trade.
1. Trade, yeah.
See, last time when we were talking about it, I kept saying trade. You were like, no, you get a resource.
Oh, okay.
You kept saying I get a resource. And I was
Gotcha.
like, are you sure? It says trade. No,
Trade,
you're like,
right.
you get.
Yeah, you're right. It was trade.
That's what I thought. I'm like, you shouldn't just get the resource.
So technically, you could do that 3 times.
Yeah,
If you
so
want to.
I'm going to do that 1.
Yeah.
I will move him 1 more time to do another trade.
Okay, 2 rules.
And in fact, no, I'm gonna do this because I can move him up to 4 times.
Yeah, 4 actions.
So yeah, so I can go 3. Then I can use the brown, right? Because it's of the color that's used.
Mm-hmm. Or no, I don't think it matters the color.
Does
Or does it? Each time you may trade 1-1 with for a resource in your your chosen color.
yep? So there's the brown.
Yeah.
And I already have white. So I'm going to stop right there. So then now I'm going to go to the build phase. I have 2 workers in the same city. So I can build as many on my temple as I have workers. I do get a 1 discount for my last temple being built, which I have not. You've only built 1 so far since playing that. So it'll cost me, we'll just say, a white and a blue to do this first build. And I'm going to place Grumpy Face Dude.
Okay.
So that way I get, for those matching that, and then I also get 4 fame points. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yep.
And then second build, we'll go with white, blue, brown, place this guy. So I'll get an adjacency bonus for having 2 of the same icon again, and another 4 fame for doing that. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. It's your turn, sir.
All right. All right. I get to select. So I got a wild here. I'll grab that one.
Let's go here so you can see. And I would be down to 1 card, so I will draw back up.
Yep. Is that where I want to go? Is the question. None of those, so that doesn't help me. Oh, there actually.
Oh, I need to put my thing for praying to that eagle god.
Sorry. Yep. Used it from your board. Okay, so choose a color. So I have up to 3 of this. Choose a color. You're summoning for each action string. Take 1 pyramid tile of that color or wild from the board. It's out there. Yeah, so I can go. This will be 3. I'll have a wild mixed in there. So I could take 3 of any. Pyramid one. So I'm gonna grab some kitty cats, I think. That. That. Okay, so we're good there.
Okay.
Now my build. I can build twice. If I have the resources with this. I will build. Need blue. I guess. I'll get 1 point for matching colors here. That. This. Yellow. Yeah, I do have a corn. So a corn and a water. Build this one, and I'll get 2 points because I got yellow, and then the faces.
All right.
2. And there's no more of those cards left. I do go up on this track, lay down somebody. lot of corn. I'll lay this guy down. And I think that is all.
All right. So now we need to refill.
Yep. We take back our guys here.
Nobody has
Let's
used all their
close
workers
here.
yet. Nobody's.
Nope, still got 3 workers.
I've got
Nobody's filled their
two.
pyramid yet. You're close.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
That should be okay. All right. B is the question.
Can you see the rule book again, real quick?
Yeah.
It's one of these cards I gotta reference again.
The build tiles.
Yeah. Okay.
Actually. That and do that. Okay.
Okay.
2-6.
5-1.
Okay. Here, and I get to go first.
Yeah. No, you don't.
All right.
It's lonely in the chat. Where's Misty?
Yeah. I don't know. She had to go.
I think she's monitoring the gremlins at home.
That could be. So I drew that. Okay, now I can do my cat. Oh, lot of kitty cats. Check and place a worker at. Options there. Yeah, I do like that. We're gonna do that, and I can yellow, blue. One of your workers adjacent to the production site, matching the color of any tile used for summoning, and gain a fame for each action strength. Then I can go to my track. Okay, so what worker do I want? I could do either blue, yellow, or yellow. That one's there. Yeah, I think I'll pull this guy. And then I have a 3 strength. So that gives me a 3-point fame.
Okay.
1, 2, 3. And I may move up on the might track. I will. Draw 2 tiles from the bag. There. Get discarded. Oh my
And
god,
did-
now I get the bill.
You prayed to your god, right?
That was the god phase.
So you
That
need
was,
to put your token out if you prayed to him.
oh yeah, because I used them. So where's the jaguar? Yep. Did that. Now I can either produce or build. I'll go ahead and build my.
I'm
3.
still gonna say I think we're doing this part wrong, where we should have been getting 2 or 1 points for being the first person. At a
Yeah,
spot.
I just didn't see it in the
So-
book. But if you can find it.
Yeah, to me that like why would you list fame points on there of a 2 and never give anybody that 2? Because that's literally the fame icon.
Right. I don't know.
Yeah, it says right here, pyramid building and might track rewards gain the indicated fame amount.
Oh, okay. Well, there we go.
So it should have been. Yeah.
All right. Well,
Next time.
we both didn't get it, so it's
Yeah.
You know, it hasn't been too far off. What do I want to build? I'm gonna resources though. Son of a God. Guess I might as well produce instead.
Yeah, if you don't have much resources at all.
Yeah, I just the 2 there. That doesn't help much. All right, I'm gonna get a shitload of corn probably, or a shitload of cacao. This will give me 3, 6 cacao. 3, 4. I might as well go maximize cacao. Trade in if I need to. There's 4, and then 2. It said, my gremlin is at work. I'm alone in the house. Oh no! Well, you're with us, hanging out. And that was my produce phase.
Okay. And here I go. I'm placing my guy here.
Actually, I would have had
Actually-
one more action point, so it would have been one more point.
So give yourself one more point.
All right.
So placing here. Then I'm gonna go and pray. So I got a strength of 1, 2, 3, 4, technically 5 because I had that and I forgot that last time. And I can move this
Not for action. That's for like
for action strength.
not the weapon one.
Oh, that's only for fighting.
That's just for fighting.
Okay,
yeah.
okay.
That's just for
So 4 then is my, and I can naturally pray to the eagle god. We can go. Essentially, it's going to be white, brown, blue. So 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay. That
So-
works.
White, brown, blue. Because I can move them up to 4 times. And then I'm going to do the build. I'm going to build my last one.
All right.
Stick this guy up here. It's going to cost me a full 4 different ones. And that gets me 7 on the fame track.
So you're up to
And that's going to end us because that's the full...
yeah. The
Oh, I never took my thing. Actually, I should. Mind if I read that real quick here? I'm
Yeah,
actually going to have done this one, so then that way I would have got one.
okay. So complete the current round as normal.
I would have got 1 more point for the adjacency of icons.
So finish up your.
Yeah, build was my last phase
That was
anyway,
your
so
build,
that's
okay.
yeah, that's it.
And then I went before you.
Mhm.
Okay, now we complete a cartoon celebration as described.
Okay.
So points for temples.
So 1, 2 on mine. Oh, sorry, not 1, 2. This one would have been 2.
2. Yeah.
1, 2 for that one. This one would get me. What's that one again? It's for my pyramid.
1 fame for each building tile built in the player board.
So
Buildings to the bottom row.
oh, okay, so 3.
Okay, yeah.
1, 2, 3. You would get 1, 2, 3, 4 naturally for that thing. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh yeah.
And then this one gives you
1 fame for each different color of resource in your personal supply. So
2.
2. Yep.
2.
And then for each city, award 2 fame for player who has the most workers in that city.
So we'll start with you. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 59. And I'll get 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
59. Really? Oh my god. go to a tiebreaker here? Looks like player with the most fame wins the game and is crowned. If in case of a tie, the tied player with the most pyramid and or building style built. So you
Yes.
Dan won. Woo.
Well played, sir.
Yes. Man, I can't imagine how you get to the like 100 and 200 points. How you do that kind of stuff.
Well, like this, 3 points for winning combats.
Right, I meant
Like,
with more players.
I think with more players,
Yep.
more interaction, a lot more is going to happen. Plus, again, like I was playing, I felt like I was doing at least 2 of these on every one. You weren't so much because you're getting a ton of points for not playing on it.
Didn't benefit me to do it.
For me, it was like, I'm like, I got it. Like, I'm like, dude, he's getting free points every time. So I was trying to get a few more on here. But I think also building these out, maybe spending more time.
Right, there's 7 points.
As there's more things happening, you might, build stuff out quicker. So, I thought it was a cool little game.
Oh, yeah.
I would like to play it again at full player count.
Full player, yeah. I'd love to give it a shot. Oh, hey. Board game stuff. Hey, Panik, how's it going? Going good stuff. Welcome in. I just learned this the other day. Yeah, I saw you posted a picture of it. Yeah, we just finished it up. Did you play the variant, temple scoring, or the way intended? We did.
I think the way intended.
Intended, yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't do any variants in the game, so
No.
not the family variant or any of the shadow player or any of that kind of stuff.
Yeah, we just did a straight heads up 2-player to see. I think just flushing out the mechanics and figuring out what each thing does and learning the combos and because there's a lot of things there's a lot of things going on. It's not overly complicated or anything. I definitely would put this in my medium weight for area control games because those can get very heavy. So it was fun. I liked it. Like I said, I would like to explore it with multiplayer or more players. I find that area control games and worker placement typically shine a lot better when you have player interaction with high player counts. Versus if you go with like a Shem Phillips game with Garfield Games where it's like there's next to no player interaction. It's very minimal, so you can kind of just sit there and do your own thing. And
this at least you can screw people out of.
This definitely has a little bit of that take that, like where I knew he was certain areas, and with my praying to certain gods, I'm like, I'm gonna pull the resource near where you got multiple guys, so I can make it less profitable for you to try and pull some resources or produce stuff. So, but definitely, very cool. I encourage everybody to check it out when it comes out and releases. So
it should be soon. Cowabunga Friend said, GG. Said the scoring for the temples matters not for what you do, but for what any player does. I'm not sure. I seen that in the rules. I mean, we went based on the 5 random that were selected for each temple. And use those scoring abilities.
I guess so. And let me get this right. So for the temples, say for instance, Panik and I both were on. We'll just go with the Sun God here, where you get points scored for each building built on your tableau. If we were both on that, would we just take the score of the highest person and apply that to both people? I guess that would be my question. Because that's what I'm kind of interpreting based upon what you're saying.
It never happened where we actually were at the same temple.
No, there was only one time that we were on the same temple.
That actually happened.
You always take the highest score. Okay. But there was only one time that we actually were on the same temple. I think he and I were both playing strategically with different gods often. But yeah, I can only recall one time that we were on the same. There's only one time we were on the same temple. I know that. So.
Yeah, so it didn't come up.
It says, wait, no matter if there's a player on that temple or not.
Oh. There is, no matter if there is a player.
Wow, I guess I didn't pick that up.
The rule I had seen is that you had to be at the temple to score.
Sounds like we played the variant.
Maybe we did. Okay. It was the one where it said, that you'd have to be at the temple and able to score that.
Which to me would make sense.
Yeah, it makes sense.
I mean,
I don't know. Maybe
you
we
can score multiple ways. That's fine. Okay. Either way, it was fun. So that's
Yeah,
positive.
we enjoyed it, so That's the important thing.
Yeah.
All right, let me bring.
Well, it says well, you have to be at the temple to score.
Yeah.
Correct.
we
Yeah,
did
yeah,
that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah. So as long as whatever players are at the temple are always going to take the highest score based upon the highest scoring person at that temple, we all get that score.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Temple, I can still score point. Panic's highest. But if I am at the temple, I can't. Okay. I think that's basically how we played it. That, with that. So there was a few rules I missed. I probably missed out on maybe like 3 or 4 points in this.
Yeah, and I missed out on a few on that.
So
but...
yeah, so it evens out. We tied. We ended up
Yeah.
going to a tiebreaker where Dan built his temple. So and that's what ended the game, though.
Yeah.
So no.
But we were super close anyways because what? I had 1 worker left. You had
3.
3.
So I pulled back 2 at one point.
Oh yeah. So I mean, we literally were. Regardless, we were 1 turn away from ending the game. So
yeah. Yep.
But-
The rule for scoring temples. Yeah, I'll have to take a look at that, but I would like to play it with multiple players. I feel this is one of those games where it's like, okay, we have it pretty down, and now now we go play it with a group.
I think we should break this out with our our Wednesday night game group and
Yeah,
get everybody in on it and see what kind of mayhem we can cause. How many people does this play up to?
5.
5?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be perfect
So we
because
could
we
play
usually
it.
we usually have 5 players every Wednesday. So I would say let's break that out. Be
Have a
fun.
full complement.
Oh yeah, full destruction.
I'm gonna see. So we're gonna head out. I'm gonna see who's streaming. We can go raid them. Do I have anybody? We're gonna take a picture. So maybe we'll just be ending things. It's a weird time of day. Time roller is on. Okay. Gotcha. All right, we can raid over there.
Very cool.
The But so Grand Gamers Guild wanted us to get this game played before Gen Con. I assume that means, hey, it might be demoed at Gen Con.
I'll be at Gen Con.
Dan's gonna be there. Say hi if you see him. I will not be. But yeah, I believe it's supposed to come out in September, so check out a copy.
Yep.
Pretty fun, pretty cool. Let's go raid over, see if that raid is going. There we go. Thank you, Rap, for dropping in. Good to see your PP in chat, as always.
Appreciate you guys.
Steph, good to see your butt. Thank you. Go give Time Roller all the butts and peepees that you got. We will see. So we got I think a game just came in today, so stay tuned for a future stream.
More games.
More games being sent. So hey, we'll keep them coming, producers.
You keep
we'll
sending
play-
them, we'll keep playing.
Exactly. Yeah. So everybody have a good afternoon, and we'll see you later.
See ya.